In the unyielding theater of the natural world, survival is the only currency that matters. For millions of years, an invisible arms race has been unfolding across every ecosystem on Earth. While predators refine their tools of death, prey species have been forced to engineer increasingly bizarre and extreme biological countermeasures. Beyond mere camouflage or flight, some creatures have developed superpowers that defy conventional logic. Today we explore 8 masters of defense who have turned their own bodies into high-tech weaponry, chemical laboratories, and psychological traps. 1. The Bombardier beetle, nature's precision artillery. The bombardier beetle is perhaps the most sophisticated chemist in the insect world. Measuring barely a centimeter, this tiny beetle carries a biological weapon that functions like a high-speed pulse jet. Within its abdomen are 2 separate storage chambers, one containing hydroquinone and the other hydrogen peroxide. When threatened, the beetle funnels these chemicals into a hardened reaction chamber lined with enzymes. The resulting explosion creates a boiling, toxic spray that reaches 100 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees F. But the true genius lies in its delivery. The beetle's tip can rotate 360 degrees like a turret, allowing it to aim with surgical precision. It doesn't just spray, it pulses its artillery at a rate of 500 to 1,000 times per second, preventing the beetle's own internal organs from overheating while bombarding the predator with a relentless wave of thermal and chemical trauma. 2. The dormouse, the price of a great escape. While autotomy, the ability to shed a limb, is common in reptiles like geckos, it is a rare and desperate gamble among mammals. The dormouse, known for its deep hibernation and adorable appearance, employs a degloving strategy as a last resort. If a predator grabs the dormouse by its long, furry tail, the skin is designed to rip away easily from the underlying bone and muscle. The predator is left holding a hollow sleeve of fur, while the dormouse escapes into the underbrush. Unlike a lizard, the dormouse cannot regrow its tail. The exposed bone eventually withers and falls off, and the wound heals into a stump. For the dormouse, a life without a tail is a heavy price to pay for agility, but it is infinitely better than the alternative. 3. The slow loris, the only toxic primate. The slow loris possesses an unsettling contrast between its saucer-like eyes and its lethal potential. It is the only primate on Earth known to be venomous. Its weapon is not produced in its fangs, but in a brachial gland located on the inner side of its elbow. When threatened, the loris raises its arms above its head, licks the gland to mix the secretion with its saliva, and creates a potent toxin. This chemical cocktail is then groomed into its fur to act as a deterrent, or concentrated in its mouth to deliver a necrotic bite. In humans, this venom can trigger anaphylactic shock. Tragically, their cute appearance has fueled an illegal pet trade where poachers cruelly extract their teeth with pliers, effectively stripping these primates of their only defense and causing systemic trauma to the species. 4. The mimic octopus, the master of psychological warfare. While many cephalopods use color-changing skin for camouflage, the mimic octopus is the ocean's most gifted impersonator. Living in the open, nutrient-rich silt of the Indo-Pacific, it has nowhere to hide. Instead of disappearing, it chooses to become something else entirely. By contorting its 8 arms and adjusting its movement speed, it can perfectly simulate over 15 different species. It can tuck its arms to look like a toxic flatfish, trail them to mimic a venomous lionfish, or pulse them to resemble a lethal sea snake. Most impressively, the mimic octopus appears to choose its disguise based on the predator it encounters, selecting the specific enemy that its current threat fears most. It is defense through cognitive deception. 5. The opossum, the biology of thanatosis. The opossum is the animal kingdom's most famous method actor, but its ability to play dead is actually an involuntary physiological state known as thanatosis. When faced with overwhelming terror, the opossum's nervous system essentially shorts out, sending the animal into a catatonic state that can last for hours. Its heart rate drops, its body temperature decreases, and it assumes a stiff, curled posture with its tongue hanging out. To complete the illusion, it secretes a green, foul-smelling fluid from its anal glands that mimics the scent of decaying carrion. Most predators, which are hardwired to hunt live prey, lose interest in what appears to be a rotting, diseased corpse, allowing the opossum to resurrect and escape once the coast is clear. 06. The golden-tailed gecko, a sticky ocular mystery. Found in the arid regions of Australia, the golden-tailed gecko is a visual marvel. Its eyesight is roughly 350 times more sensitive than a human's, allowing it to navigate the pitch-black wilderness with ease. However, its primary defense is a chemical deterrent stored in its tail. When a predator approaches, the gecko emits a high-pitched squeak and arches its tail, which is equipped with specialized glands. It then squirts a thick amber-colored and highly adhesive liquid. This substance is not necessarily toxic, but it is extremely pungent and incredibly sticky. If it gets into a predator's eyes or mouth, the sheer irritation and mechanical obstruction provide the gecko with more than enough time to vanish into the night. 07. The hairy frog, the biological wolverine. The Central African hairy frog, or horror frog, employs a defense mechanism that seems ripped from a comic book. During the breeding season, males grow hair like dermal papillae that act as external gills, but their true secret is in their toes. When attacked, the frog intentionally breaks its own toe bones. It then flexes a specific muscle that forces the sharp, splintered bone to pierce through the skin of its toe pads, creating retractable claws. Unlike true claws, these have no keratin sheath. They are raw, jagged bone. Once the threat has passed, the muscles relax, and the bone claws are retracted back into the toe, where the frog's extraordinary regenerative abilities begin to heal the skin and knit the bone back together. 08. The short-horned lizard, the blood-squirt gamble. The short-horned lizard is a spiny fortress that roams the deserts of North America, but its ultimate weapon is a terrifying ocular display. When cornered by canines like coyotes or foxes, the lizard can sharply increase the blood pressure in its head by restricting the outflow of blood from its veins. This causes the tiny capillaries around its eyelids to rupture, allowing the lizard to fire a jet of blood from its eyes. This blood squirt can reach distances of nearly 2 meters. The blood contains a chemical compound derived from the lizard's diet of venomous ants, which is extremely distasteful to canines. The predator is left confused, blinded, and tasting a bitter toxin, while the lizard, having literally cried its way to safety, retreats to its burrow. The defense mechanisms of these 8 species remind us that evolution does not favor the strongest, but the most creative. From bone claws to ocular blood jets, these biological adaptations are the result of millions of years of life and death pressure. As we continue to study these survival masters, we gain a deeper appreciation for the intricate and often bizarre logic of nature. Protecting these species is not just an act of conservation. It is an act of preserving the planet's most ancient and ingenious survival guides. Thank you for watching. And stay curious for the next chapter of Earth's hidden marvels.